pattern is pretty straightforward. It's you remember. I don't know if you remember this. We remember these old. Remember we had these patterns when we first started lessons.
Yes, I do actually. I still have that.
Where your thumb, you start off with just the thumb.
I know. Which most of the time I can do now.
You open it up with the upbeats, and you have an upbeat on the B string, and then the high E string. Okay, so it's very, very similar to that pattern.
Candyman.
Okay, but we're doing a C chord. So the notes that you're playing in the bass are C, G, C, A. Right?
Nice.
So that's pretty consistent. Right, so C, G, C, A, C, G, C, A.
CGCA. See God, see...
Something else.
Never mind.
So then let's look at what we're doing with the melodic figuration.
Yes.
The treble strings. So first you have a pinch.
Yes.
Right? So it's the G and G that you're playing G on.
G and G, that's where they get Hasidic clothes.
G and then the high E string. Third fret G. Okay,
I see.
Then you move your middle finger over. And you do your alternating. Then exactly the same thing, but with the middle finger off. And then the last gesture of the phrase is. So it's exactly the same, except you have your upbeat on the B string twice. I'm gonna do the whole thing super, super slow. Okay, and then the whole song is built around that finger picking pattern. So the second phrase is exactly the same, except with the high E string open. And then we didn't really get to this. Should we stop?
Yes, no, we should go. We should play the whole thing.
Okay, so then you go on to the G chord. The next
G7,
chord is
right?
G7. And it's exactly the same thing, except now your bass notes are low E, G
Right.
on the low E string.
Right.
G string.
G string.
A little bit wider gap with your thumb than usual, right?
I'll never be able to do that.
It's the same thing as usual, right? Exactly the same pattern, just the notes are different because you're fingering a G7 chord, and your thumb is starting on the low E string rather than on the A string. So you've switched to the G chord.
Back to the same.
And then there's a little fill.
Oh yes.
Hammer on from the first fret to the third. Third fret to first fret. C, D, E, T, C, A, G. Then it goes to the second fret G string to open. What kind of scale is this?
That's it. That's a major pentatonic.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good.
Do 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 do. Play the whole thing for me, sir.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're not done.
Yes. Then they.
Then you have another round of the basic pattern from the first beginning. Exactly the same as at the beginning. The whole thing.
Then an F.
Then an F. 2 pinches in a row. G7 with the F sharp in the bass. This is a G chord, but with you have a G in the bass, so the fifth is in the bass. Pinch hit, pinch upbeat. there's so.
Bring my Candyman home.
Then you go to G7. So you have it's rhythmic unisons between the melody and the bass. So G, F, A, B, 3rd fret, high string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, G string. So this is you're playing the G string as part of the melody line now with your melody note fingers, or rather than your thumb. That's different. In the rest of the song, the G string is part of the bass line.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ends with this riff. G, low E string, 3rd fret, E, 2nd fret, D string, C, 3rd fret, A string.
Candyman. Play it for me, son.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, I'm spacing out.
Whoa, that's pretty funny. Spacing out. Guess who spaces out normally? Ooh, this is what's called a contact high, Sensei.
Maybe.
Candyman. Bingo. Candyman. And his name is John. Candyman. He's Barack Obama. I'll do anything this God Almighty world to bring my Candyman around. Now do it. Do anything this God Almighty world, bring my Candyman around. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Vincent, you got that, Vince?
Off beats. On beats. Off beats.
Oh, I hear that. So do me a favor, Dad. Just play the on beats. You're playing the two at the same time.
Exactly. Melodic notes and the bass notes at the same time.
So that's on the beat.
And the next one is you keep the same bass line.
Right.
And you play in between.
I want you to do the ones to finish playing Bando Barango.
So this is Elizabeth Cotton.
Oh, is it Elizabeth Cotton? Oh.
But it's a folk song, and there are some recordings by other people. The Mance Lipscomb has a recording of it also.
I see.
It's
Pretty straightforward, isn't it?
pretty straightforward. Yeah, I mean there are variations you can do on it. And
For instance,
this is so the melody is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then you play the melody across this D7 chord shape, which in open G tuning there's no you don't need to use the top string. You can do this to make a D7 as well. But this is a D7 right there.
and it seems to just flow from that position.
Yeah, the melody is.
It's right there.
It's an arpeggio of the chord.
It's a big fancy word.
Arpeggio means playing the chord note by note rather than unk.
Messiahsez actually do that now. Whoa, like what? Yes.
all of us together.
Sounded good.
Okay, so that's the first part.
Yes, okay.
Then the second part, you're sequencing this chord fit shape, figuration.
Ah. I see. It's the same. Actually, it's the same thing. You're creating the same exact same thing. Beautiful.
And
I see it.
That's a little connective.
I do that slowly. What's that starting fret?
So starting on the 9th fret. 7, 5, 2, open. 9, 7, 5, 2, open. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you go up to the 4 part again. Then it ends the same as the verses do.
Thank you, Sensei. Play it.
And so on.
Does it have words?
No, it's an
No
instrumental
words.
piece, yeah.
Beautiful. I know I'm a very sad person, and this is very sad. But would you show me that? It's not, yes, I'm very sad. Yeah, great guy, really, really good guitar player, really good student as well. Could you show me that again? So that's the pentatonic scale in G.
So I was pointing out that it's the major pentatonic scale in G. It's not a bad idea for you to
Oh yes,
practice.
and also, so show me how that connects to the fact that the second, third, and fourth string are actually
tuned
to the standard G tuning, and how that you would add the finger picking that you do and other stuff into that.
So, it's
That's a great fucking question, huh?
Yeah, it's a good
Whoa. Sorry.
So if you want to, so these three guys are the same as normal.
Whatever normal is. Oh, there you are. Beautiful.
So you have your usual.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Then, so you can add to that this. I mean, you already use the high E string.
Yes. I see. Right.
For playing
Oh.
G. It's just that you have more freedom to do work on the higher register without having to ground.
Without having to right.
Bass line.
Uh-huh.
The whole hand is free basically. That's the thing that's neat about the open tunings versus standard tuning, where in
Right. You
standard
got
tuning you can
it.
play E or A without worrying about your bass line and having some of the bass tones there. But in the open tuning, it's all free.
It's the beauty of it. So, I'm going to impose on you now. I want you to bring this guitar to life for me.
Okay.
I just want you to play it.
Check out this guitar.
I'll hold that one.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I'm holding Sensei's guitar. Play guitar for me, sweetheart. It's a nice sounding guitar.
It is.
beautiful. And now, for one last thing, right? I'd like you to take your sliding little slide thing. Oh my goodness, you don't have your finger picks on.
No, this kind of style is nice without.
Wow. I'm not sure I've ever seen that. So I'm not sure if that's. I want you to play my song.
Ramblin'?
Of course.
Ramblin'? Okay, sure.
And because this is a Gibson, he played a Gibson, you play a Gibson. Sometimes. So the question is, why can't I get that sound out of it? It's my thumb, I know. Do you hear it when you're sitting there that there's an extra sort of voice coming off the strings? When I play this guitar, I hear a voice that doesn't necessarily come through on recordings. It's as if the string is singing.
You get like the kind of a ghost note
Ghost.
of this side.
That's
of the string.
exactly what I'm hearing.
It's great. It gives it like you don't really hear the pitch, but there's like kind of a bell-like.
That's exactly it. Good for you. Thank you.
And I mean, especially on the 12th fret, because the 12th fret is great with the slide in general because you have both the slide generated pitch and also the harmonic is sort of there as well, so it gives it extra depth.
Surely does.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. So, you hitting that string, and are you right? I'm sorry, did I stop you?
No.
It's pretty stupid.
So this is Canned
What?
Heat Blues by
Which one?
Canned Heat Blues by
Oh,
Tony Johnson.
all right. Brilliant fucking. So, Jeremiah, just a question. Canned Heat was. It was right. It was liquor. Exactly. Excellent. So I'm going to learn that before I die.
Yeah, no, this one's a good one for kind of
I like the beat.
building thumb strength. I guess is
Yes,
maybe that's
good,
the main
thank you.
Is that the main thing in it is that you're playing most of the songs are just with the thumb. The riff.
Oh, beautiful.
There's this one also where you slide up with the pinky.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're just playing the pinky?
No, you kind of.
I see.
do the whole
Okay.
thing.
The pinky's on the fourth string.
Yeah, on the D string from the second to the fourth fret.
One of the things that I love about this music is that you can play it beautifully the way it should be played, and I can manage to do it without getting all of the actual notes out.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to play something with this song.